Okay, guys, let's see what we have for today. Messages for the collective and I, please. 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 Okay, that's a lot. Okay. And then we have share your voice at the bottom. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so sorry guys, I forgot to get my my teaser for this one set up. So let me get it. Okay, so we have Transformation, Keepers of the Earth, Lemuria, the Initiation, Birthing a New Age, Anna, Grandmother of Jesus, Council of Light, and Leap. So with Transformation, we have things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. Then we have, and honestly with the transformation thing, literally, I feel like I've been saying this for a long time, is that like there is a lot going on right now behind the scenes that you can't see, and when I say that there is like legit a spiritual war happening, and I am in the trenches of this nonsense. I know a lot of us have, especially my V squad. I know you guys obviously have been in the trenches of this as well, but really things are changing, and with your body as well. Like there is a lot happening. There's this purge happening of getting rid of like old stagnant negative emotions, low vibrational emotions, and like unlearning, kind of like unfucking ourselves from the delusional old earth, and things of negativity. Y'all see that? I'm telling you, this is a squad. Anyways, but if you're tired, it is because this is something that's happening. This deep cellular level, deep healing and purging is happening. So please honor your emotions, whatever it is that you're feeling right now, honor them. And rest, drink lots of water, go outside, keep your vibrations high. So do the things that make you feel happy, that uplift you, that bring you joy, dance, move, get the sacral and your root chakras involved in this, so you can, they agree, so that you can keep your, keep your chakras aligned and unblocked. There's a lot happening also within the heart chakra right now. Green for heart chakras, really. So there's a lot going on in your heart chakra. And for those of you who've been out of touch with your emotions and with your heart chakra, you're going to feel kind of some things. I'm not a doctor, really. So if you do feel some things going on, like that's concerning, please go see a doctor. I'm not a healthcare professional. Get that out of the way. But a lot of times when the heart chakra is opening, a lot of times, sorry, multitasking, multi-posting things. Anyways, but a lot of times when the heart chakra is opening, you'll get the thumps, you'll feel some weird shit. But again, if stuff seems, get it checked out, don't not do anything. So let's focus on listening to your body, number one. But please do incorporate a lot of extra self-love and care right now, as you're going through this transformation, as you're going through the ascension, as we're going through the evolving and all of the things. Please take extra care of yourself and try to remain on high vibes as much as possible. And the easiest way, again, I have found to do that is to do the things that do bring you joy, that do bring you happiness, stuff that makes you laugh, laugh frequently, and if you have pets, love on your pets extra, just things that really do truly bring you joy is going to be the key to vibing high. Okay, so next we have keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. That's facts. Facts. A lot of time I feel very, I don't want to say that I feel alone in a sense, because there's a lot that I want to talk about and I want to share with you guys. But there's some things I have to keep, to myself, and that it's just part of the job. But other times, I hate to say this because it makes, I don't know, makes me feel grimy. It sounds grimy. But that old saying of it's lonely at the top, and I'm not even at the top. And honestly, I don't believe in this whole hierarchy thing. But when you are evolving and elevating into your highest self, it's real lonely. It is very lonely. So if you don't know, and if you're not already experiencing this, because it's kind of a timeless thing, but it does get lonely. It does require a lot of solitude. It does require a lot of isolation. It does require a lot of going within. And it requires you to kind of take inventory of the company that you are keeping. And you know what I'm saying? The things, the areas that you're around, because not everyone can go with you. And that's just, that's facts. That's just the facts of it. And again, I'm both teacher and student. I'm doing multiple missions this lifetime. And again, one of them as a student is learning that this is definitely it sucks. It's painful. It hurts to go through. And like, even though, you know, some things are like not good for you, or some people are not good for you, or what have you, you know, there's still this part of you that wants to, you know, have them, or whatever the case may be, whatever it is, you know, you understand what I'm trying to get at here, but it's necessary. And even though it feels like you're alone, you're not, you know, but we do have more people there supporting us, you know, that our physical eyes cannot see, than what we have in the physical. And honestly, I think that's what has always kept me going, is that I've always been able to feel my spirit squad. You know what I'm saying? So while it is definitely a lonely kind of path and journey, you're not alone, regardless what it looks like in the physical. Okay. So the next card is Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. It is, for real. The bridging, kind of the merging of two worlds. Like, you guys ever heard of like the theory of like the Flintstones and the Jetsons lived at the same time, except like the Flintstones had gone through kind of like some apocalyptical type nonsense, and they were below, and the and the Jetsons did whatever. For the sake of this example, they did the work and they ascended, so they lived above, and it was like this futuristic utopia. That's kind of like what's happening now, right? So we're kind of like bridging the worlds, which is, you know what I'm saying, which is why kind of like there's so much going on, but those of us, my V squad, and my spiritual OGs, like all of us are very much aware. You know, if you know, you know, very much aware of the situation, and so we're not really like engaging or like giving any energy or time or attention to like the low vibrational stuff that's happening, you know, in the world, like around us. You know, we're just kind of focused on the high vibe activities and things to help co-create new earth with source. So it is happening, but again, it's all stuff that's happening behind the scenes. So regardless what your situation may look like currently, right now, regardless what you can or cannot see with your physical eyes right now, know that there is indeed still stuff going on, and that we are most definitely creating new earth, in our heaven on new earth. It is happening. So just stick to the plan and keep grinding. Focus on keeping your vibe high. The next card is the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Really, basically, this is kind of like an example of like in sororities, you know, they have the initiation or things of that nature, but it's like never some shit that you want to go through. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never some like really pleasant, awesome thing. and it's kind of like survival of the fittest. And there's always, I don't know, I've never been in a sorority or anything like that, but I just know that there is always like an initiation thing, all the things of that. Anything that's like exclusive and kind of like survival of the fittest, it is never a pleasant process to go through, but like the reward at the end is always like super, super great. And so, but I tell people all the time that you have to go through hell to get to heaven. And like, I'm not kidding. Like I'm not kidding. You literally, have to go through hell to get to heaven. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to take the elevator from floor 0, which is ground floor in hell, through all the lower vibrational dimensions to then get to the higher dimensions of heaven. And that's this is indeed the crossing the threshold. This is indeed your rite of passage. This is indeed the initiation process, because it is hard. It's very hard. Like I said, it's lonely. It requires a lot of sacrifice. It requires a lot of putting up with a lot of bullshit out of your control. It requires you putting yourself back together time and time again after the world and people, break you. It requires you to stick to the plan, even the most bleak and very non-hospitable of situations and environments. It requires a lot of patience. It's a lot. It is a lot. And I feel like this is something that is very much not talked about, even though it's very important. It's like this, I feel like the ugly part of these things, of the whole awakening and spiritual awakening journey process, I feel like these facts are kind of like omitted. Like, nobody really talks about the nitty gritty, the ugly, the uncomfortable, and the bad, and all the things that go along with it. That things just kind of became like very trendy all of a sudden, and then people only focused on like what was trendy, and that was it. And not about like the whole process that goes into it, things that are required once you are on this path, So yeah, there's definitely a lot that goes into it, and it sucks. It sucks. It's rough. It is rough, big rough. So know that everything worthwhile, it requires a lot of you. There is no shortcuts, and if you think you're going to cheat the universe, please think again, because it will very quickly correct you on that. So next we have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being, which also kind of really like goes back to the creating the heaven on earth. It's happening with Lemuria, because again, really same thing. It's what we're all doing, which is why when 2023 came around, 2023 is 7, me, V, this is literally the V squad year. So all of us who have been in the trenches and getting no return on investment, for lack of better words, we've been like giving, doing, working, on the spiritual warfare front lines, for like the last 15 years, and getting socked out all the time, the entire time. This is literally us our time to shine. Know that. So things really are shifting. We really are birthing this new age. We really are, we're doing things that have never been done before, guys. So please dream big, manifest big, and make sure it is coming from a space of love and for the greatest good of humanity and, in the world as a whole, not out of some selfish place. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, but bring in your new thoughts, your ideas, your creations. Get back in touch with your inner child and dream the biggest dream ever, for yourself and for New Earth. And you guys will be surprised at how the universe delivers. The universe will absolutely play with you if you're willing to play and flow with it. And actually, we have the card leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Literally, the universe is absolutely willing to jump in and dance with you and be magical and whimsical and eccentric and mystical, deliver all the things you've ever wanted and more, but you must absolutely be willing to waltz with it and trust the process and do the work and stick to the plan and have the faith and keep the faith, even when things look rough. You guys know that. But this leap, there's not been a time to this point, and I know some of you guys will see kind of my backstory and be like, how is she, like, how? There's been a lot of times in my journey, being 16 years into being chronically ill, that the situation didn't look good. The situation did not look good. But I held the faith, really. And the universe has always had my back from go. So, really trust the process and trust the universe and know the universe will always catch you. So then we have Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. And again, like, there is so much support for us in the 5D and beyond, again, what our physical eyes are able to see. I know it's a little misleading because you can't see, but they're there and things are really, kind of being moved around and positioned around you for your highest good, purpose, and destiny. There's a lot going on, and whenever you do need help from your Council of Light, call them in and tell them exactly what it is that you need. Like, hey, that's what they're there for. There is universal law that we cannot interfere with free will. And so whatever it is that you want or need in the physical, you have absolutely got to ask for it. Speak your needs. Tell them, hey, Council of Light, I need these financial resources for a project, whatever, tell them, because that's how you set things in motions and kind of do the set it and forget it thing anytime that you're manifesting or anytime that you're asking for help. Like, no, they hear you. They hear you. So know that you really can speak freely on what it is that you want and trust that they are handling it in other realms to get it pushed into the physical for us. Okay, so then we have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. This whole, you know what I love is that this entire reading is tied in to everything, like into this one topic. That's very interesting. It's literally this whole reading is essentially just about letting everybody know that, hey, new earth is coming. New earth it's all happening right now. It is happening. Everything is coming together. We are putting the positive vibes out there. We're doing the work. We are bridging the worlds. We are laying the foundations for new earth and all the good things. It is all going according to the two plans, and honestly, like it's it's a little baffling to me to see it laid out like that. Literally, a lot of the videos that I make on TikTok, I'll always say, you know, like the blueprints, like I'm writing the blueprints for New Earth and all the things, but this has been kind of like an outline of all the stuff that's happening right now with the transformation, because this is something that has to happen with your physical body and yourself, you know, and your soul right here on earth right now, before moving into, you know, new earth. And you have the keepers of the earth telling you, hey, you're not alone. You got your ancient ancestors. And then you got Lemuria, like creating heaven on earth. It's happening, letting you know here and there, boom, boom, it's happening. Then you got the initiation. Before you can get there, also know, got to go through the rough spots. So whatever you're going through right now, whatever tower moments are happening in your life right now, it's just part of it. And it sucks, but it's part of it. Then we have the birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. And then in here you can see, like, it's like the orchestrating, literally, is like what's happening. Moving everything around in the ethereal. And then we've got, you know, seeding the light, laying the foundations, divine plan with Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Then the council of light, divine orchestration helpers in the subtle realms. Like it all has tied together, and Source just wanting the collective to know, hey, thanks for putting in the work. I want you to know everything's going according to plan. We are laying the foundations right now. And just make those leaps and bounds and know that universe got you. Guys, this has been really, really, as a whole, reassuring that what we are doing and going through isn't for anything. We're not crazy, and things really are happening for us. And even though you know, a lot of us aren't able to see what's going on like behind the scenes, know that stuff really is going on behind the scenes, and things really are working out for us. So those dreams you've been having, so those premonitions, so those feelings, the energies, all the things, it's real, and it's just happening, you know, in the on New Earth and in the other realms, to kind of sew together all the things for New Earth, guys. Okay, know that it's coming together. We're almost there. It is happening. We got this, and it's not for nothing. I can tell you, because I feel it, some really amazing things are coming in for us, and we're about to be completely mind blown with miracles, blessings, abundance, love, and support, and magical things beyond our wildest dreams, beyond what we have asked for, beyond what we can imagine for us. And these things, of course, always take time and we are on divine timing, but know some awesome stuff is coming in for us. Okay, guys. All right. I love you, and I'll see you on the next video. Comment, subscribe, and like. I love you. I love you. I love you. V Squad.